Well, when it came to writing on the Red Hill, I mean, it was a very different book to anything I'd written before. Although all my books always start from a sense of place, that is always the starting point. I'm always starting a book at a map, and that was very much the case with this one. But this was a deep map of one very specific place here, the home that I live in, the home that was left by Reg and George, and this parish, this Mishtir Square, these 20 fields around, which was the old farmhouse of Shugo. To research big and to research wide and not to think that anything is wasted, nothing is wasted. Lots of things don't make it in the final cut. Loads of things get lost on the cutting room floor, if you like. But none of it's wasted. It all gets used in some way or other. It all just filters through your brain. So read wide, read deep, read extensively. Yeah, and I love that element of writing the books that I write. To watch films from the era that I'm writing about, to read books from that age about different places, to just soak yourself in as much of the culture of their time and place as you can, really. I don't know if this is a tip as such, but it's definitely an observation that I think is quite useful and quite important. And that is, don't worry too much about what category do I fit into. I have always had the problem with publishers, with bookshops, of which shelf is my work going to go on? Is it nature? Is it biography? Is it autobiography? Is it um, travel? Is it kind of queer stuff? Is it Is it? It's all of those, and it's none of those. And just don't be afraid of that. You can mix fiction and non-fiction and poetry, and that's where the magic happens. That's where the interesting stuff is, I think, when stuff gets thrown together and churned up. All the good stuff is at the margins, at the edges, on the borders, if you like. Don't be afraid of playing with words and seeing where they take you, and let the categorizing of it come at a later point. This is definitely a tip, and it's a very simple one. Is don't think you can manufacture a passion that you don't actually have. And if you try and do that, and try and write something from that, you will fall flat on your face very quickly. You'll bore yourself, you'll bore your reader, and you'll just get kind of nowhere with it. And the corollary of that really is to be absolutely secure that whatever passions you have, there will be others out there that share them. And if there's one thing, there's loads of good things about the internet age. There's lots of terrible things about the internet age, but one of the really great things about it is that we all now can find our tribes. Our tribes are spread all over the world, and they are many and varied. And the internet has helped us all find each other, if you like. So have confidence that the things that get you really excited, the things that you want to write about and write from, will have a tribe out there who will go for it. They really will.